after that's taken care of, watch the graveyard scene. First level of the Asuka platform did that. We got the reborn droplet. And we have plenty of Thera Pure extracts. And in fact, let's use some mana roots. Max that out. Yuri, you don't need a crucifix, but we will increase your attack power. With the Otra belt. Door of the Labyrinth. Go through the north door, and then go east twice. Then I get a bunch of flashbacks, and then I get to do the big boss fight. Hello. Yep, that's all stuff from the first game. Oh shit, Japanese text, look at that. Yep, that is basically every event that happened in the first game. That's most of the events that happened this game. Now get rid of those mutant apes.
My memories, they're being sucked away. I can't stand it. That sunset. Do you remember now?
Forgot I was lying the cab. So, oh,
It's the same one.
you cut enough for 2 bags. That's silly.
I saw that sunset with my dad.
Yeah, there's that tree with the fat booty ass from the first game.
That sunset will always be shining. You fear losing your memory, your very soul. But even that could never change you. Dad, is it you? Yes, it's me.
Yes, it's me.
It's pretty funny. You do sort of look like me.
Like, your design also changed a bit between games.
You've done well, son. You took the best parts of your mother and me and became your own man. Dad, I lived the best I could. I made some good friends. I had a woman who loved me. Yes.
Too.
I wasn't perfect, and I made mistakes, but I did the best I could. That's why I don't have any regrets. The important thing is that you followed the path you chose. Your mother and I know that. Yuri, you have to transcend me. What? Show me your strength. I want to see the power of your soul. Come on. Just like when you were a child. Try to beat me.
We've already beaten you up, Dad. We beat you last game.
Here goes. But this time, there's no holding back.
Alright. At 3,000 health, this might take 6-ish turns. If I don't miss anything. Closer to 8? That's an ugly dark Seraphim. Okay. Okay, he'll take about 10 turns. Right? Yeah, about 10 turns. There's a third of my health. She should be down to about a third of her health gone. There's for tomorrow, which is going to heal her ass. For tomorrow. Yeah, I can risk it. Knew I could risk it down to 2, but I risked it. It's their extract. Shit. Oh, there's one miss. That makes up for some of those bonus hits I got in those crits. Next turn I'll heal, and then I'll probably use an item to... I'll probably use one of my keys to win the fight. Oh wait, there's that buff. So I got her under a quarter. She just healed, so that's fine. Item, their extract. Max out my health. You're still low. Still about at a quarter. So I don't mind not using a key, and I'll just use them all against the Solomon fight. Never mind, there's 500 damage a hit. We'll use a Thera root so I can burn through those. And I should be fine as long as there's not like a crit or some stupid shit. And yeah, do a third key. Just do a standard. Shit, well I got almost 2 of them then. You're down to a sliver. Oh, that's such a fucking risk. Ah, but it's tempting. If I use an item, do I get to go again? No, I don't get to go again. I'm not here to play it super safe. Let's go. I got 1.5 in. That should do it. There's the win. Whew! Okay, there's the Dark Seraphim. Now all I have to do is beat King Solomon in the final dungeon.
That wasn't even a workout.
I got a Thor's belt, infinite experience in cash.
I'm impressed.
So after this cutscene, I'll refill my drink and we'll do King Solomon again.
I have always loved you and Anne more than anything. I still do.
I always will, son. You're a man now. You make me so proud.
Dad.
You've lifted the safe.
A gift from your dad. Dad.
Dad! Come back on and make more Homestuck jokes. The bond with his father has reawakened the power sealed in Yuri's heart. I now have the strongest soul in the game. Now I have to level it up. I'm gonna be a little sad. I'm a little sad. I got 480, so I can get it pretty big. Since I don't have to worry about the wind spirit. There's 4 tomorrow. Yeah, I can get it up to 7. For the child. Exceeds the power of all other fusion monsters. Okay. 99, 99, 98. I don't know, it and Neo Amon look like they have the same stats to me. Max strength and vitality. Almost max agility. Intelligence, power, and luck are a little lower. But those are kind of magic things. So let's look at your skill list then. For everyone, increases statuses for all allies. That's what I'll start every fight with now, for tomorrow. HP drain and super damage. Cool. For the child, special. And that just hits every target. So that comes in handy on other fights. About 9. Just woke up, so I'm losing my mind. At that point, tornado sirens start going off. So I go into full, like, defense mode, like, hey, it's time to stop. No, like, you're getting away from the windows. You need to go into that bathroom, you need to go into that bathtub, sort of things. So I'm fighting that for like an hour and a half, give or take, trying to bring up the news stuff. And trying to get a hold of my parents, because they both work at the same spot, and the tornado's making a beeline for that. Let's do For the Child first. Just kill them all right now. And they get a hold of me later. And the process of watching all that and trying to figure it out. My computer restarts. Like, it gets power surge, reboots. It keeps crashing. And it's not registering that it has a mouse anymore. So it's freaking me out a little bit. Like, I've already been having trouble with my wireless mouse. I figured it was already, you know, it's dying, because everything seems to work fine in the ports I plug them in, except for the mouse. I have terrible luck with mice. I don't know. I think it's because I'm left-handed. And, you know, it just detects that energy and it's like, well, okay, get the fuck out of here. So then I'm trying to get all that going, and my mouse is just dead. D-E-E, dead. I take my computer apart. I unplug everything from the motherboard. I do a complete cleanup of it. I treat it like a fucking autopsy. Partially to help with see if I would just plugged in the USB port the wrong way into the motherboard. Partially because it was crashing a whole bunch, and it was freaking me out. So I get all that solved. Mouse still doesn't work. One of the chores I was also going to do today was check one of my rear tail lights. I figured the tail light just went out, you know. So then while I'm taking it out to see the bulb, just double check, make sure I get the right bulb, I can't help but notice the fucking, the turn signal light is filled with water. So I'm like, okay. That's not fun. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? I get a hold of Johnny. She's my auto mechanic friend. Gorgeous. She's like, oh yeah, well, if you want to do the shitbox method, you could drill a hole in the bottom of your assembly, and I'll just drain all the water. Or you just figure out what's going on with it. And I was like, okay, well, you know, the thing that's usually the issue is condensation, which it isn't. It's not condensation. Because it's only affecting that one bulb very, like, extremely different than the other, so it wouldn't just be heat and cold for just one bulb. At least I don't think it would, right? Then, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's the seal. So I cracked that fucker open. The seal disintegrates in my hand, on the back of it. Like, the second I pull out the assembly. So, like, that's one of those things that would have been one of those, like, okay, that's kind of a big deal to me. But the fact that it was stacked up with everything else, I just fell apart at that point. So I went around, got my tag renewed, ordered a new assembly, it'll be here tomorrow. My partner got me some comfort food, I just laid around and napped most of the day. I tried to recover everything that happened. Watched the best version of the Joker, the Snyder Cut.